and I'm showing you how to practice for the reading exercise for the module test. So you go to this page, it's called modultest.dk. You just put that in your browser and you will arrive at this page. You need to log in, and the way you log in is by clicking this white key up here in the top right of the website. And if you click that, you go to this page and you need to log in. You just click Uni Login, and then you choose MitID and you just sign in with your MitID. Now I'm already signed in, and when you sign in, you come to this page. And you can see up here in the top, we have we have Dansk Uddannelse 1, Dansk Uddannelse 2, Dansk Uddannelse 3. So if you're practicing for Dansk Uddannelse 3, you can click on that one, and here you have all the modules. So you have module 1, module 2, module 3, module 4. And since you might be practicing for module 2, you click on that. And you need to note that you don't do lytning. Lytning is not part of the whole test anymore, but you can see all the things that you do for the test. We do læsning, that's one, and we do skriftlig, and we do oral, okay? And you've been practicing oral in class, and you've been practicing skriftlig in class. That's the writing the emails. And then you have the læsning part, and you can practice that now. So once you log in and you click Dansk Uddannelse 3, you click modul 2, you find læsning. You have 4 separate læsetests that you can try. And let's just try this one. I'm clicking on the D. And you can see each test, they have 4 tasks. If you look at the top, right, they have 4 tasks. Task 1, task 2, task 3, and task 4, okay? So the first task is a scan, information scan. So you're presented with screenshots of maybe a website or a small text, and you will need to answer questions. Okay, so we look at this. Hvor mange personer der plads til i restauranten? So you need to find, and you need, hvornår lukker restauranten alle dage? So we need to find about how many people do they have room for, and when does the restaurant close? And it's a scan exercise, so you don't need to read the entire text. It's a scan for information, and we can look down here. We have the information. Vi har plads til cirka 120 personer. Aha, so we write 120. And then we can see we're looking for a time. Klokken. We're looking for something with klokken. Okay, klokken 21:45. Maybe that is the one. Or maybe this is the one. Alle dage til 23:00. So you put in, you need when is the restaurant closing, and we can see åbningstider, all opening times, alle dage fra klokken 11 til klokken 23. Køkkenets åbningstider, So that's the kitchen. When does the kitchen close? That is 21:45. And the restaurant, but even though the kitchen is closed, you might be able to stay there for a bit longer. So the restaurant closes at 23. So just write 23 o'clock. Eller klokken 23. I'm not going to go through the whole test with you. It's just to show you an example of this exercise for the exercise 1. Hold on a second. Then for this exercise 2, it's the same thing. It's 2 questions and a screenshot of the website, and then you have the and then you have another one where it's a screenshot of another website, and you need to scan some information. Second exercise, and I have uploaded the PowerPoint slides that go into this explanation too, but okay, so to pass the first exercise, you need 3 out of 5 correct, and you should be able to do this in about 5 minutes, so aim for that when you practice. The second one, it's like, it's where you have 5 text sections, and you need to find the sentence that doesn't fit, okay, and you have 10 minutes to do it. And what you need to do when you prepare for this, you need to read the title, okay? You need to read the first paragraph. There's always an example, right? But these text sections, they fit together, okay? So you read the example. It will give you valuable context information that you can use when you try to find out what is the wrong, or it's not the wrong sentence, but it's a sentence that doesn't fit within the context that you have to choose. So this is a deep reading exercise, and this is about 10 minutes. So as an example, you can say, Kim, we will have the first one, the example up here. Kim er 43 år, og han arbejder som fotograf i Roskilde. Kim arbejder i et lille firma, der hedder Din Glade Fotograf, og han fotograferer især børn. Han fotograferer både i studiet og i børnehaver og på skoler. Okay? So we have some information that he photographs children, right, and in schools and børnehaver. Then you have this, han fotograferer aldrig børn. Okay, aldrig, we need to remember, what does aldrig mean? It means never, og det er et arbejde, hvor ingen dage ligner hinanden. So you can't photograph children a lot and then never do it at the same time, so that is the wrong sentence. And one thing I will just show you for this is that we go one sentence. The sentence doesn't stop by the comma, right? It's the whole sentence. It's from dot to dot. That's one sentence. Okay, so if you think this is the wrong sentence, it's the whole sentence you go by. Okay. Han cykler til arbejde året rundt. Han tager altid bussen. Aha, okay. Cykler til arbejde, tager bussen. Okay, which one is it? So we need more information. Aha, cykler again, right? Han cykler normalt hjemmefra klokken 8, so maybe this is the one that doesn't fit. Han tager altid bussen. And you have to remember, altid, it means always, right? Third exercise. In this exercise, it's called a close. Oh, and last thing for this exercise, you have 5 text sections and 1 example. What is the pass criteria? I think it is 3 out of 5 that you need to have correct. And then you have the third task. Here you need to have 4 out of 6 correct, and it's a close exercise. That's what it's called, but it means that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need to input 6 words that are missing in the sentences, and you have too many words down here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and you need to put in the correct ones in these sentences. So this is about reading, and the first sentence is always an example. Martin Sørensen bor uden for København. He lives outside Copenhagen. And here we will put in words like this. So when you practice, it's a good idea to try and translate these words first if you aren't sure. Set aside around 5 minutes for it. It's a deep reading exercise, so you need 4. What you need to be careful with this is that if you get one wrong, you can get compounding errors. Like you can get errors the way you don't. Maybe if one of the words needed to be here, and you put it here, then that can maybe make you make send 2 words wrong. So be careful of that. So there are 4 words in total that you don't need, or what is it? Yeah, around 5 minutes. Then you have the last one, this exercise. It is, I call it match information. Set aside 10 minutes for it. So you will read, it varies from exercise to exercise, but in this case you will always need to match some kind of title with some kind of question or information, right? And in this case we have some people, right? Malene, Pernille, Karen, Hanne, Søren, or Agnes, or Paul. So you need to read about them and you need to answer the questions, right? So here are the questions. Maybe it's a good idea to read the questions first, so you know what to read for, okay? Hvem har ikke penge nok til at bo i sin bolig? Who doesn't have money for his apartment? Okay, who's that? Hvem bor på et plejehjem? Okay, so maybe you don't know what plejehjem is, but maybe it says it in the text. I'll tell you right now also, plejehjem, it's an elderly home. Hvem kan godt lide at bo med mange? Who likes to live with many? Hvem kender alle i byen, right? Who knows everyone in the city? Hvem vil gerne flytte? And then you can put in the names like that. When you do it on the website, when you click the box, you need to click it once and then put it and click again, okay? And if you want to move it again, you can click it one more time and put it somewhere else like that. And if you don't want to use it anyway, you can click it and go all the way back like this. Boom. have an example. Hvem spiser sammen med en gruppe? So gruppe, it means a group, right? So we see a Malene, so we read it in this example with Malene. Well, they're just showing us that example. So that is the reading test. Det er læsetesten, and once you're finished, you click afslut prøven. Now I did not answer anything, so I just click OK. And then you can see here what are the correct answers to all the tests. So they will show you what are the correct answers, and if you go further down, you can see what you actually answered, right? So don't be fooled, right? When you look through this in the beginning, it just shows what the correct answers are, and then go down, 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 and you will see what you answered, and then you have to find out if that was correct. Okay, so in, for example, here, the photographer who goes to work, we can see it down here. Now I am halfway down the site, and we can see that we were correct. Han tager altid bussen. That sentence does not fit, but we are wrong about the rest because we didn't say anything. So it's easy for you to check it, and it also has a timer, so you can check if you do it within the time. So set aside. I'll finish up now. I need to go back. So if you take it from the beginning, they're all the same, but you can see, so it takes about 5 minutter plus 10 minutter, det er 15 minutter. 5 minutter plus 10 minutter, det er 30 minutter. So 30 minutes, right? That's the reading test. It takes around 30 minutes. So that was one of them. That was the D. But we also have a C and a B and an A, and of course you can see it's the same type of exercises. Here's a different website with different information scan, different questions, different texts, and you can practice that. It's a good idea to practice it. And finally, what I want to say, maybe you got 6 out of 6 in number 1, and you got maybe 3 out of 5 in number 2, so both of these are passed. Then in number 3, maybe you got only 2 correct. That's unlucky. So you have correct, not pass, and then the last one, let's say you pass that. If that is correct, well, that is fine. So you can have one of them wrong. That is the criteria to pass the reading test. Okay, so I will stop now. I will wish you good luck practicing reading, and I hope you will enjoy it, and then we will go through this hopefully soon in class.